It's always fun to eat in a new restaurant and discover a fabulously unique menu or exotic atmosphere. So at what extent are you ready to get a unique experience? Would you prefer to eat your meal locked in a gel, or fish biting your toes off, or food that comes straight out of a toilet? There are many weird restaurants around the globe that are worth visiting simply for the experience. Here, we look at the weirdest restaurant in the world. The Labasin Waterfall Restaurant, Philippines. If eating and having a food bath together is a great idea of fun for you, then look no further. The Labasin Waterfall Restaurant has covered it all. The Labasin Dam was the first hydroelectric plant to be built in Philippines. Unlike similar structure elsewhere in the world, a nearby resort came up with a unique way of using the runoff water. They built a venue within its flow and created their own waterfall restaurant. The food on the menu is all locally sourced food, which are served on bamboo tables that are surrounded by a lush rainforest. The sound of the artificial waterfall constantly pouring behind you and the water rushing past your feet, the whole thing is a true experience like no other places in the world. Cafe Ikan, Vietnam. This unique cafe has 3 floors. The first floor is pretty normal. However, the top 2 floors are flooded with ankle-deep water and filled to the brim with fish. One floor is for smaller species of decorative fish, supposedly allowing you to relax even more as you sip your coffee or smoothie. There is some obvious concern when it comes to Cafe Ikan. Is it safe? Apparently, the fish are not at risk of being stepped on by coffee lovers, as they have lightning-fast reflexes. As for hygiene of walking around in a pool full of sea creatures in human feet, the cafe claims to use a 24-hour water filtration system that keeps it clean and flow-going at all times. Modern toilet, Taiwan province, China. If sipping coffee with fish is weird for you, then embrace yourself for this one. This restaurant has an astounding theme that is right in the title, and you guessed it right. Toilet. All for around $10.15 each. You can choose from a selection of such dishes as the turd sub sandwich, a hot pot serves in a mini toilet bowl, and their famous constipated black stool chocolate snow shaving for dessert. All meals are served in a miniature toilet and drinks in a small plastic urinals. Although the image of your food coming from a toilet is hard for some to get over, I for one lost my appetite. Apparently, the idea works for everyone else, since modern toilet is a huge success and has become a chain with new locations across Taiwan, Hong Kong, and more planned in Malaysia and Macau. Before moving forward, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out our upcoming videos. Next, Central Jail Restaurant, Bangalore. This is a restaurant where you get taken by a prison guard and locked behind the bars. As you are seated, guns strapped to the walls, dim light exposed, brick decors, and servers dressed as a guard completes the jailhouse ambience. Luckily for customers in Central Jail, the food has a little more variety than the real prison food, ranging from Indian to Chinese and tandoor specials. Customers have said the food is just okay and nothing much. And the fun of locked inside a jail greatly makes up for it. For those of us looking for less strange and more spectacular gastronomic adventure, we have the perfect options for you. Eta Maldives. It is a restaurant in Maldives which is built 5 meters below the sea level. The achievement of the engineering is enclosed in a glass ceiling that stretches from one side of the floor to another, giving diners a fantastic 180-degree view of the ocean. Opening in 2005, Eta can seat only 14 people at a time. As the whole structure is a minuscule 9 by 5 meters, the sights are stunning for customers as the restaurant is by the coral reefs, and fishes of many varieties can be seen. It makes sense that Eta makes a great deal of seafoods too, including lobster and caviars. Do you think the fish outside the glass have a recognized family or friend in that plate? Not just anyone can drive here though, because the average meal is about $400. Eta seems to start a trend. Now there are at least 7 of these restaurants across the globe. Dining in the Sky, Las Vegas. This restaurant takes literally fine dining to a new level. This incredible tourist attraction is not just simply a penthouse restaurant, but rather a platform suspended in the air by the crane 150 feet up. This concept started in Belgium for corporate events, but the American's location was the first to open to public. To ensure everyone's safety, the customers are all strapped in the roller coaster seat while the chefs and servers are attached to harness like rock climbers. These safety features have paid off because in the last 9 years, Dinner in the Sky has been around. They have a completely clean safety record. Although Las Vegas is the only permanent location, Dinner in the Sky has mobile services in 15 countries around the world. Au Noir, Canada. They have created a completely pitch-black dining experience. Why do you ask? Apparently, many of their customers have discovered that they love the food now that was previously hated when they could not see it. Being blind while eating allows you to focus on your flavors and the texture, creating a totally unique sensation. Many other staff or people with visual impairity as well as comes in handy because they have the best handle on navigating total darkness. When you enter the restaurant, you are handed over completely to the server who will guide you through your evening. The Disaster Cafe, Spain. Themed restaurants have definitely become more creative and extreme in recent decades. But the most elaborate of all is the Disaster Cafe. In Lloret de Mar in Spain, as you approach the building, nothing seems unusual at the first sight. But once you enter, you are surrounded by aliens-themed restaurants for kids. For adults though, there is a whole different experience in store. And they take elevators down to the basement level where you can see staffs were wearing construction helmet and safety equipments. The foods that arrive on the plates are far heavier than usual, which adds to the mystery. Well, there is a good reason for this. During every sitting, the restaurant is hit by a magnitude of 7.8 earthquake. You never know quite when it is about to happen, but when it does, the light starts flickering. Everything that is not firmly secured down is sent flying across the room. Of course, it is fully stimulated, so they don't have any injuries like that happens in a natural disaster. Thank you so much for watching our video till the end. If you have enjoyed our video, then do like and subscribe to our channel. We have also handpicked these next videos for you, which we recommend you watch next.